Abusian for your science today and chia biem enema mo amoshe yen sisi a ewo Pinax TV ye platform yi eso sani di kan eba live ni di kan about oye Prophet Tawiah no more update eba efa ni wo ne ho a enye nsem ketwa ne nsem bebre na ekoso a ye di ne nyina so ebebrem na so far me no ka say the cause of Prophet Tawiah ni wo no aba betuja. And a man phone so ashase kasa about it enye asem ketu a man for chima obude munji ndi se we pan ne ade a ekun osofo no but me no ka say there it's alleged say near ye de betu dwei ene ade a ekun no we can't confirm say chinchina etwan eno ne ade a ekun osofo kwabna Tawiah but unam na wo tete a eno ane ade a nipa bebe na kan once be na no pe ya ene beto just say Ridge Hospital so for Prophet Tawiah akwaji ayarehwe ye ni ma de kro but ne hu ya ne say so for no afri mu a akwa yarehwe sem kese area the Church of Rabbi ene na dofo obia o support ne asori a oye so for ajagraja krampo call Facebook ma wakwa ko posti a picture of Prophet Tawiah or wishing rest in peace. I wishing rest in peace. Chema omane yako pan omane yako. Abusian for now finally. Send me di kan say the alleged adi ekun. So for no asha say ababonte no pay and someone ekoso with social media any amount for omakoye underground investigation. Ediaba bontini nyina de nsema ba betu dwana enye nsem ketewa according to rumor ekoso no na mafu esusu ana ye kire no ne ade a ekusofo no nyina ye kidney failure abusia for ye nyina nim how kidney failure di nipa ekọ owuo mu a enye first time a yate bibi yete sa bebre ensem bebe beti nipa we film we na ede kidney failure ne ade anti no so for Prophet Tawiah ewu it alleged say ono so enya kidney failure na ema ne di efri mu a enya asem keto bebre kasa say Ghana so for it's about time we say omo so omo dwen omo kra ho na omo humani efri sikasem so e wo mu se omo ye ejuma fo nyame ye ejuma de apakra ko heaven but se wo ye ejuma no wan so no wan pe nkwaje ama ho na wan pe ayaresane apomudin ne ahodin ama ho a wo betina ase akosi da ben ape nkwaje ama amanfo nti no wo person ni pan sakire o ma adwen emfi nyame bi o mu ye na won so no wo dwen apomudin ho wo dwen wankasa ha wa wo betina ase a wo beche na ne wo ye na ejuma na wo ye no etimi akona nima enya asem ketwa ensem bebre na efigetwe ba concerning the death of Prophet Tawiah. But for now, dear, Nieku no, it's alleged Nina, and I said the alleged cause of the death no a kidney failure. Pinax TV into me and confirm it. Say chinchinachi and only adiokun, but that is what people are saying. And finally, we can't say only adiokun, but only yet say.
Yeah.
Say he died of kidney failure.
Yeah, so this is a very sad news. In as much as Papawi and Nautias, he was more like a controversial man of God. No, it's no doubt, say, the new are shocking a lot of people because you'll be Okasa, son of Okasa, the vim or the Casano. When I heard it this morning, when I got a call from a friend in Germany, Chem said, "What's up, when I was very shocked." Said, "Wow. How is this possible?" But it tells you, say, and as the Bible says in Ecclesiastes, we were appointed to live, and after, not even Ecclesiastes, there's time for everything. A time to live and a time to die. So this man obviously was going to die, but ni sooner ni baimbi or dani di some time when he was alive, all of these things, are very controversial. If you don't remember, this man claims Akuffo Emma, he stated emphatically, said Akuffo was going to die. But it's so shocking, say, the person now claim he said he was going to kill with a sword. He's the person who is dead by the sword. And it tells you how Africans sometimes the way a perceiving Yema and these men of God are. Some of us feel said immortal, as somebody commented earlier in our first stream. No, said they believe some people believe that this man of God will never die. No, you are seeing all of these narratives are changing. They are changing, and it's high time we use this as an indication. And before I go onto the cause of death, that's alleged cause of death. You say kidney failure. Say even for the last year, no, and throughout last year, everybody kidney failure, I remember I said there was a particular point in time one person obeyed me Ghana and said offering catch him say now a person in media organization on your interview but a bra or moko Odifour Tawiah but a certain bano crane the epamamo. So I was asking say how come because upon on tisa and we're not seeing these interviews on Asempa and Co. So what was happening? But Osha during all of this perhaps he wanted to work things out himself and as an Abia or Bompire Eya Quanche trying say at least I'll go bit missing that day but it happened so quickly to say God had really appointed say he had to leave. It was very, very sad. Now, before I bet to us, share in some way what he said before his death. A very shocking thing nearby. I bet to us.
Minina swan, Kakrabi and Pesi Yesiano. Now say, Obonia Manam, Yenu, Na Adam, dear or share ye, who say, on Uncle, making a sasso boaf for the Amanadia, and then the Sunsuman son of the dear kind dear, Sunsuman the Anusium Yenu. I didn't tell the Sunsum, Wari was Sunsum. Ne sunsum timi jai sunsum to no be ware honamani na so tie bia pa hye ne say ye ware honam ya sunsum ware onipadua e wo honam na emom ware ne yoko honhom bia hye wu wo enti ana ama sunsum bi so betime anya kwa anya de bai awura mu eno ayesa ade no enti sunsum na ye no eye niam bebre so na fa de ba. And then I don't coming on. Into 1 Corinthians 7, Kurasu Kaya Paul was Sinka and Yampai Bodia, De Piara. Minkas anti Kukuno. And the abuse will have Lily Tisnodo.
You know, a Suffolk Tawiah and the video, Emrana or Tiasi. Simbia or the two Jani, you may be a year, no, not issue, and I with the cause of new na yet me confirm me, but and only near quite see a kidney failure. No, he's not the first person. Yaribi say if it is true, send you cool na a kunwend. Then I walk off. I say Ghana for na nipa focus on a home more. Say be a bit to me, Abba say, Bibi say, I did way a bit to me. You were free, who now say, I really a bit to me, boa. A children so I want to the corner.
Yeah, so you see, as I was saying, we share what has been happening for the past 2 years. Now, we share in a year. You will realize these men of God, in Pimpino, they go into ministry without knowing, apart from the ministry, and as a ministry, no more, or musu, and as their health matters. Apart from their ministry, they forget their health really, really matters. Now, for the being an example, there's a particular trend of men of God in this country, and not just in this country, Ghana, but even outside the world in Africa. In Pimpino, they do the ministry to a certain kind of thing, because they are in ministry, they do miracles, they pray for people and stuff, Be to me normal. TB Joshua throughout the whole life. Even yen Bishop Idahusa. Yen kwan of us we. Yen by the house am for be en kind. Into the embra TB Joshua and a current thing am for be kind. TB Joshua in the course of death Look at it. First of all, the previous year national be wono. Odikan call a year 30 for a year heart surgery in Niema Emma Okoba and Kran Hoton Kakra. Per the doctor's advice, they told him to rest. But this man came a bro rested 2-3 weeks or who's one day Kakra. He went full vigor into the ministries once again. And he was telling his congregant say Nyankopon asama na ho de.
God
has given him strength.
Testimony.
Good. God has given him strength, but he had to know say nipa no unyi ko enim at the age of 62 or so no. Wa ho de now at the start of your ministry when you were just 32 years or 23 years old. It's different now. Because unyi ko enim no per science no. Now immune system na eden e ba form. Wa ho de e ba form. Send our home canteen a bathroom. So human beings, so this is how we need to do. You have beginning son, you need little rest. Your baby, you need more rest. And I dream developing it. But immediately, your friend is saying, let me say, Omo say your connection, but we are hoping say we'll really get the connection back. We a serious issue. But yen so regardless, yen so sana mekano. Who as a human being, from 12 years coming, what is happening is that you need little rest. You need little rest. That is exactly what you need as a connection, as an article. But we are doing well, so we can be able to reconnect the whole thing once again. Now we are still back on track, but unfortunately, So let's get down to the issue, and even just give me some few moments, and Sana. So
okay, it's everything for Yegusua with the course of a soft cognitive new no nipa ba kwa no share ka say anopano waka ewia mo no ye share live not waka ho asem, and according to this person no alcohol papa ne num dodo yenim ne onum ye for ye ne hawo sedin, but wase wonom dodo en e course ade man nan nyina akra ho ye ochirima last year no okosra no, but okoye no na eniema nkoyie otim se papa no wo yare ye emfa but wa wani to Ghana so for so wo yare sample no baba to dwa na bi emu abi mpo wo ho a Ghana for de beboa na eye na niwo ya ne fa we se wono emu no de ne haw baba to dwa nti wonka na ehyehyɛ ne ho ana wo de afi mu ti se ne ne ya papa ne din de kwabnate ya menka se papa kwabnate wi ayare no wantu ho ana mo anase wanko obi ho wankwosere moa emfiri obi ho no mo ne oye bia megidi so oye but fofie na anto ata ene me no ka say no so for kwabnate wi edi afiri mu ti ni nyina ye ne nam so a papa no edi free mu.
So as I was saying this particular thing and sana internet na me say kati, and I was saying say the trajectory of this so-called men of God in Africa. In Pempino, almost starting ministry now at a later year and at age, be gaining mass followers. Sana, a momentum no, momentum is so huge that some of them feel say, perhaps what do you call it? Baby, o me do no, immortal. So, and I be being to me into that's the way somebody using the one and also me use. Now, a particular trend and you best start if in the fa na ni nipa wu ye Bishop TB Joshua. TB Joshua started ministry at a very young age. In the late 20s, now starting ministry. Now starting a conscience pabwa preaching at the market, involving himself in work at the building of the church, the Synagogue Church of All Nations. Nisa wumubi. All of these things were good. But Papa no now so in somewhere in the early 2000s, he engulfed himself so much in the work. No vacation, no rest, full-time ministry. And the things that because they are healing people of the sickness, they themselves too, perhaps, but you see, what people are forgetting is that a doctor cannot cure himself or herself. Have you realized that?
Yeah.
The doctor, or yare chronobit mass and crop for yare. But no one can a doctor operate on him or herself? Good. But the doctor can operate on somebody. The doctor or yare crono. Obitimia for self operation obia ne ho beton pepepe but no ntimi operation on himself or herself. It's not possible. So these men of God engulf themselves in so much. Now me my scenario and sana begin here in a kati. I was telling you say TB Joshua begin or yari in the previous year before Odikan called Turkey. No call Turkey no or call for certain surgery near into buy and what on kakra no or rest be 2-3 weeks per doctor recommendation on patch and say onti eduani odi no onti bi so on rest more Ejuma no ye no on yi unnecessary things. Then kaka crazy into the first who preach Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. This time I just do it once and relax more. Papa ne betne fia ne ho se benya wode 1 2 3 4 5 pen or call back into full ministry. And he thought he was doing somebody. Bishop T.B. Joshua thought he was doing somebody up until last minute. The next year, no. Last minute, preach sir, no who say, I say, the temperature no assessor, no who fa no, and full speed because we recount the final minutes and now the actions per church members. They are telling you the final minute or preach we all of a sudden no, o Jamaica need to hand you over per one train and I do full speed. Okoye no so rest it. Okoye rest you take a shower per buy and or takunyi nusa no we. What happened was apparently who said no, the blood pressure near the other day. So Sinebea on collapse in the middle of the sermon. He went straight to the bathroom to have a shower. We are not caught nasia or no say bia or be bomb pie now be relax kakra no. They be a hot and a was set in. Heart attack is setting in. Immediately heart attack is setting in. And the man was just sitting in his chair. His head was face upwards and he died. Yaba ija usuku yaba 1 hour ya bopuno we fi ya ma mo tan san baba ke ba ne de nsa be kan ye frɛ wa unfi ni nyina no you na papa no heart attack ye rush in the hospital. He was even dead before arrival. This particular thing is seen it was set a lesson for men of God. I'm talking about men of God in Nigeria, here in Ghana, and even entire Africa. They rest, they don't. Yanshe na no same be a course in regards to resurrection. Sorry can see what so and put him. Look at this particular man. The man was just vibrant. All of a sudden, sorry and say papa na ya real good them. If it is true or not, because already beka say papa no echo your friend is saying
Bible.
Papa no you be see papa ni hen any other, which is bogus and blatant lie. Call resurrection as sorry near catch us papa ni eku see ni hina e ntro. For me, senior picking, he said he was really sick, but as you see, but look at the way the things do happen or did happen. It shouldn't have happened that way because these people are preaching, doing full scale work without resting and taking care of their body. It comes unannounced and breaks them down. And this is exactly what we've been talking about. How often do men of God take time to take care of themselves or of their self? Nothing. You see, if vacation, you put in new fuel because vacation is an extra thing. The real thing is a checkup. Maybe you know tutu ahun boni esenko for yari to no dey your own doctor.
Oye oton oyo wa.
Good.
Oye mi oya wo dey hwe kakra gu nsuom ne nom. Enchi fa bi fa ofuso like nti ono ano physician no nam. Besida ko hospital.
Good.
Na the ref say ono akasa ne nkwa ehun hia.
Exactly. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Until we share the trajectory of things, you would realize vehemently here and say, these men of God, they feel say, oh, omu so immortal, they don't go for checkup. I remember one example about the US President Joe Biden. Joe Biden is getting to his 80 years currently, or 79 this year. But do you know Joe Biden even getting to 80 years? No? Every week, and every 1 week and 2 weeks, no. Doctor, a checkup. Do you know that? We are no sufi you are DB periodically every year and as every 4 years. A friend colonoscopy. More and more study science and we are doctors. No, hit me up in the comment section. Yet they said to be a share Bema in your Bema pony anal part and on the true forgive me if you are eating. Now could play him. Now I yes a search and I scan for cancerous cells. Develop and even yet to be developed. No bonini air patch say he's using the approach of prevention is better than cure. Inti answer na yaren beba no kra no ayeden. We dike hu sporty. This how far and smart white people are thinking. Are we taking a clue from them? No checkup. Yeah, checkup manka president. News on sorry one day. No checkup, nothing. It's bonino because you can't just be there now. It comes from nowhere. Boni believes say yare before a bit when I mean no crano. Now with them you can start to develop it. Into no you'll be here. Ebi ame wa more cancer. Na cancer wo me ho a. beginning, you see, I'll be living all right. That was why King Japan told you, say, the cancer is sporty, and they say it has been in his head for the past, 15 years. But he was there normal, going up and down. Until who says, Sanka wankoye check up, and one both wankoye check up. Yet, King Japan die one sorry. He was rushed to the hospital and he died. Then you see pastors taking, cancer. Your friend is saying, aim at it and taking your friend is saying, or the Jeff and say, yeah, King Japan was fighting men's God. But you see, immediately King Japan went for the checkup. They told him the cancer was hiding there for the past 15 years. In the answer, you are be outside, which means a worst case scenario. Worst case. It's a Bonium was okay. I was so started tapping into these things. Now started shed the course one niema. It's the answer be piano cry. Now my idea omisiano kwine. We don't do that as a people, and that is why today we've lost a great man like Odifour Tawiah. Fine, people have their own things. I don't have any personal relationship with him. I'm out for a crime, in chain, but I'm could be that because me a hypocrite. What am I saying? Yeah. But say obeka sa papa no oje amanfo sika say obebom pa ma ombom pa ma papa no oye fraud papa no oye nsumansem ofa oye konfo a wadane odifoɔ. That one I can't really say if it is mean to me, Judge. It's your own perception, keep it. But regardless, no so you Ghana near or you be a witun wisi or so or you Yankupon Jumanity, they need the man. Niaka say the crown a day, Yankupon find the cry in see. But the cause of his death, I'm not sure the man is even 60 years. I don't know his age, but I was showing the picture on the screen, sir. I'm not sure it's even 65. But look at what has happened. He has died even before the person he predicted his death, Akuffo. And this should send a very big signal to the men of God. Say, times are changing. They are not immortal. If they are doing anything, they should preach and act well. Because one day, sani ebe wun omusombe will be.
Okay, omusombe will. And untimi who say yeah, nasi come the bako hospital. Okay, check up no. And no one pursue you. Say they are well. Suffolk Tawiah. Yami fan a crime see in a bush and phone and so in now so.
There's this thing at El Koswa, a bit more party say, Ibusian phone and person be announcing a death. Now, beginning, or one the Dikamba. What he has here, but say Ibusian phone be back out, Abekas okay. Odifour Tawiah, but one pa or not, no. I say, Church of Rabbi, no, they are trying to say, Ombe Susun good katasumi muasonia de. This is what according to people are saying. But you see, anopano ye mamu update be say your friend is saying Odifour Tawiah ni we ya allegedly and I say if you say confirmed abano. The baba ko ben na ni sune ne ban ese no. Eya jagraja. You see, the Bible says that in the end days people will arise in his name. Odifour Tawiah, what he was doing to me, I don't think is from God. But people also believe say a misha sebi a insuman sem ne busum sem krana ni nyina no Nyankopon achede odiama nipa. People, I don't have any issue with that. But nipa or Ghana currently the younger version of Odifour Tawiah Ajagraja. Ajagraja. And Ajagraja came to post your friend is saying Odifour Tawiah with us. Yeah. Odifour Tawiah. So he came to post it. Or no, they will post it to ni over many followers on social media. Confirm and say indeed
the man is dead.
The man is dead. It's what else do you want to hear? We are trying to get the message. Odifour Tawiah or the two. Ajagraja or the two. The Facebook page concerning the death of this particular prolific man, Odifour Tawiah, and how even Ebusianfoɔ krano. You know, you can't blame the Ebusianfoɔ someone person be announcing. I'm sure say they are still in shock. You know, the news hit them so hard that they don't understand how this thing happened. So me assure say it happens sir no more try say ebia omo between so in trying to your friend is saying announce this particular thing. But as I'm speaking to you now, I can tell you, say Odifour Tawiah per report say ban he is dead. It's same baby, but at the end of the day, you guys will know say yampa. Before then to I will try and get it on the screen, sir. We will put whatever message Ajagraja added to her concern the death of this particular man or announce Ajagraja announce that this particular man is dead. We will na ekwan ofa so we ndie ehu say na I think people want to know how he died ma recount ni bi ekwan ofa so e rush ni course
Ebusuan for mo am doubt no e na no pay ya e na you see you rush Prophet Kwabena Tawiah, the Church of Rabbi pastor, head pastor, and also founder Edeniko PMU Ghana, Higher Rich Hospital. I am one of the leading hospitals. Bano, I will share the Hona, and do now, Kokwaja, I will share. Omo mumpomu, edo a moi, and near Manko yi omo nipeduamu, omoko, now Makwaji, I will share. But Oko PMU or Honomono, when it's ya, Anko ye, Anquantem. Sani na ebusuafo peno enye sa na ko ya sofo no efri mu a anye asempa news ni nyina eno no anase no na course a ene ebetu dwa e wa ha se nti no wa opese ohun the course na no ano no end I think say producer the screenshot of sofo ajagraja we na to so ajagraja movement a o kira ekwan a sofo ni free man rest in peace Prophet Kwabena Tawiah ena emoji a ensuo atata nani wuti se ne ra ho etwa so was still ajagraja movement nti we your message a yes of ajagraja so e to ho Facebook a or they confirm me the death of a Prophet Kwabena Tawiah nti say unji ndia then unje nsem so a ajagraja movement and so can ajagraja movement no when you say be you before for account e you no ankasa ne account a odidi juma wa go through a obehu bibia e ya na e koso ho no for so for Kwabena Tawiah e hu nsem no eniama bebre na e koso ebusuafo some ne wo ka se wo be ka ya